Good evening. It's been a while since I streamed on YouTube. The FA Cup is in its fourth round, and I use a website to predict. I do it every year, and I thought, yeah, let's bring it back. Is it? I got the wrong headphones on, that's why I can't hear myself. So it is working then. Yeah, it is. Okay. I haven't been doing Premier League predictions as much this year. It's not because I don't want to. I just haven't been doing it. I've just been focused on a lot of other things, content-wise, and full-time job and traveling. I just thought, hey, if I don't do this as much, I'll have a lot more time. But I still actually no. I think I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Wait, hang on. Let me go to this. This is what happens when I don't make videos on it. Let me just mute myself so you don't hear an echo of me. This is what happens when I don't make videos on it. So when did I last remember to do predictions then? Before the World... No. But I've been forgetting for a long time. There was a World Cup break. I haven't predicted Premier League since match day 12. That's a big L. Because I was still doing it. Like, I did a video for match day 1, that's it. I didn't do any of the other 11. I kept doing it, I just forgot eventually. Oh, I wanted to, I've been doing it. I mean, I thought I was doing it anyway. I'm nowhere near the top anyway. I'm 18th now. I've not predicted. Who's below me? How are you below me if I've not predicted since like since when was round 12? Since October. That's crazy. Anyway, now it's time for FA Cup predictions. I remember this one because one thing I did do regularly was Champions League and Europa League. It's more fun to predict tournaments anyway, and I did World Cup predictions too. So when Champions League, Europa League comes back, I'll predict that. And also FA Cup as well. That's occasional, and we can do that. It's just that Premier League every single week, sometimes twice a week. You may not even see it. I can't even speak. I might not do another one again this season, but FA Cup we can do, even if I also get knocked out, which I think we might. We got Man City. What's funny is we've not played them in the league at all this season, and our first game against them is in the cup, which is quite interesting. But it was because the Queen passed away, so they couldn't provide enough police for Arsenal v PSV, which is obviously Europa League, but UEFA needed the fixture rescheduled immediately, so they had to put it in place of Arsenal v Man City, and there was no other date to put the Man City game, so they had to constantly delay it. So that's the reason. But that delayed game is in February, mid-February. But before that, we played them in the FA Cup. By the way, before I start predicting, a lot of these are going to be guesses. I'm just going to guess my way through, and we'll see what happens. The FA Cup can be quite unpredictable, so let's be unpredictable with our predictions. If you want to join my league, superbrew.com, superbru.com. You click on tournaments. You click on, it should be at the top right now, because anything that starts new will be at the top, but normally you just go down to the football section and you'll find it anyway. But FA Cup, click on the plus sign, then you pick your team, and then you join, and you'll be on this page eventually. And then you add a pool, join a friends pool, and you can join my league. You can type in El Mono. Yeah, I don't pick the codes, it's auto-generated. But or you can type in Davidoff Predicts or Davidoff's League, and it should pop up as a public lobby, so it should be up there soon enough. I've invited everyone from last year's one. There was like 10 people, I think. So yeah, let's get predicting. Unfortunately, I think we will lose to Man City. I'm going to go for a 3-1 Man City victory. Haaland brace. Martinelli to score. Trossard assist. Haaland brace and Mahrez. Yeah, there you go. Blackburn, Birmingham. Blackburn, a team I'd like to see back in the Premier League one day. Birmingham, not so much. I'm going to go for 2-1 Blackburn. Not because I like them more, but because I told you I'm guessing. I am aware that Accrington Stanley, who are they? They are through. They won, it was tonight actually, wasn't it? Meanwhile, Newcastle beat Southampton in the other cup. Leeds, I think will lose. No, it'll be. I'm gonna say draw. I predict a potential shocker, except it won't be a win. It'll be a draw. Bristol City to beat West Brom 1-0, I reckon. Fulham to beat Sunderland 3-2. Ipswich to lose 1-0 at home to Burnley. Luton Town against Grimsby. We'll go for a 5-2. We'll go for something extravagant. As I said, I'm guessing, guys. And also I'm going for some ridiculous score lines. But again, it's the FA Cup. Right. I can't speak. We're looking forward to this cup magic. Sheffield Wednesday against Fleetwood Town. 2-0 to Wednesday. Southampton v Blackpool. Predict 3-0 to Southampton. No shock in this game, in my opinion. Stoke City v Stevenage. Can Stevenage pull it off again? They beat Emery's Aston Villa. Can they also beat Stoke? I predict a draw. And that's a replay, right? I think. Because I know they scrap replays for the quarters and I think the 5th round as well. But I think 3rd and 4th are still replay bound. But that would be good, I think, if they can get a home game in the cup for a chance to get into the 5th round. I'm sure they'd take that. But I know they beat Villa, but I reckon Stoke will do a bit better. And also Stevenage, like, it was right at the end. Like, there was a red card, and then they scored 2 out of nowhere. Obviously, like, it was chaos at the end of the game. If it wasn't for that red card, it wouldn't have happened. So you never know. Will they get as lucky against Stoke? We shall find out. Walsall v Leicester. Unfortunately, I don't think Walsall will hold them off. I don't dislike Leicester. I like Leicester quite a lot. They're a good club. It's just that I like to see shocks. I like the underdogs. But I don't see Walsall pulling it off. Preston North End v Spurs. Spurs not having a great season, but I think they will at least go for the cup. I think Conte would like to win a cup. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Spurs victory. I hope not, though. I hope Preston pull it off. Preston and Arsenal, the 2 teams to win the English top flight league undefeated. The only 2 teams to do it ever. Preston did it in the 1880s. But yeah, they've got some nice history there. Man United v Reading. Man United, I think, will be determined to win trophies, and I think they can win the League Cup and the FA Cup this season, potentially. So I don't think they'll be misfiring against Reading. Brighton v Liverpool. I predict a 2-1 Brighton victory. We're going for it, guys. We're going for it. Brighton can do this. They've done it already. By a bigger margin, they'll do it again. Wrexham v Sheffield United. Ryan Reynolds, Wrexham. They got a bit of magic in them. I saw it in the last round. Probably a harder game this round, but I reckon Wrexham can do it again in another thriller, in a high-scoring thriller. I reckon they'll win again. I'm looking forward to seeing Wrexham play this game, though. I might actually watch it live, but like I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, how that plays out. I'll be working that day anyway, but I'm looking forward to seeing what happens because I'm very intrigued in this Wrexham project by Ryan Reynolds. I'm a big fan of the actor, but yeah, as a footballer, I know he's not doing too badly either. Derby County v West Ham. We're going to go for a shock. Is that their kit? Why does it look like? It looks like a Christmas jumper. We'll go for a 1-0 Derby County. They'll score, then they'll park the bus, and somehow West Ham will not equalise. A bit like Morocco-Portugal at the World Cup. Alright, those are my predictions. Let me know yours down below. So Derby to beat West Ham 1-0, Wrexham to beat Sheffield United 3-2, Brighton to beat Liverpool 2-1, Man United to beat Reading 3-0, Tottenham to beat Preston North End 2-1 away from home. Hopefully that's not true. Leicester to beat Walsall 3-1, Stoke to draw 1-1 at home, Stevenage. Southampton to beat Blackpool 3-0, Sheffield Wednesday to beat Fleetwood Town 2-0, Luton Town to beat Grimsby Town 5-2. There's a lot of towns, my word. Ipswich Town, speaking of towns, to lose 1-0 at home to Burnley. Fulham to beat Sunderland 3-2. Bristol City to beat West Brom 1-0. Accrington Stanley to draw 1-1 at home with Leeds. And Blackburn to beat Birmingham 2-1. Safe to say they won't wearing those kits. Blackburn might, but Birmingham certainly won't. I forgot one. And finally, Man City to beat my team 3-1. Hopefully, I am wrong about that because I would like to see us have a good cup run as well. even though our squad is clearly too thin, we have strengthened a little bit. And I think, although like Europa League's coming as well, so challenging on free fronts would be hard. But I'd still rather win in the FA Cup than not. And it would be good to get one up on them as well. That's another thing. If we can prove that we can beat them, that would be huge, I think, even if it's not in the league. And we got them in the league in 2 weeks at the Emirates, so that's another thing. Anyway, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. If you want to join my league, remember, superhero.com, tournaments, FA Cup, click on the plus sign, pick your team or say you're neutral, add a pool, join a friend's pool, and then you type in Davidoff's league, or you type in Davidoff predicts, or you type in the code AirMono. This is your boy Davidoff. Actually, I said that. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.